All right, so let's go over yard signs, otherwise known as bandit signs, and why do you want to use yard signs? Literally, why? Well, for us, they are an incredible source of marketing. You can get them super cheap in bulk, and the more that you order, the cheaper that they will be. And also, you can order multiple different sizes depending on how you want to use them and where you plan to use them. High visibility when done correctly. They're affordable compared to the reach they provide. So even when we only order 100 at a time, you're looking at around $2.50 per sign. Those signs can be seen by 10, 100, 1,000 people, depending on the city and state that you're at and where you put them, depending on if your city is super strict on them or if you can put them out and they can stay out there for literally ever until the weather destroys them. Every city is different. Smaller towns are less strict. But again, even if you live in a strict city, I still recommend using them because the reach is just unmatched in compared to the cost that they are. Again, they can be seen by hundreds or thousands depending on placement and length of time they sit. And I'll repeat myself again on this, got ahead of myself. Some cities hate yard signs, so you have to be smart about it, but still put them out. Some signs may last months. Some may last less than an hour based on placement because we've literally went out to put them out for 2 hours, come back to the first one where we started at, and it's gone. It's just a part of it, and you have to mark it off as marketing. It's no different than door hangers, business cards, flyers. A lot of them simply just get thrown in the trash. That's a part of marketing, and you're going to have to understand that, and this comes with trial and error because all areas differ in regulation. We like to put the majority of them at busy neighborhoods. They're going to be seen by more people who may need your service and less likely to be seen by the city, but high chance of being removed by HOAs if it is a more fancy neighborhood. Cities are great for intersections because, thousands of cars, hundreds of thousands of cars in a month can go through intersections depending on the intersection. So again, that is where they can be seen by hundreds, thousands, or tens of thousands of people depending on the placement and where you're putting them and how strict the city is. So where to order them or where to place them? Again, busy intersections, neighborhood entrances, and in front of storage unit facilities. What I didn't add would be in front of or at big plazas or big businesses like Walmart's, Home Depot's, Lowe's, or just big shopping malls or strip malls where a lot of traffic comes in and out on a daily basis. Keep them simple, and I'm about to show you how. I recommend using marketing. By the time you see this video, there will be an affiliates tab in the school community where you can literally click a link. It'll help me out. And it'll also get you an extremely cheap deal on marketing on these yard signs that are going to cost you less, and you're going to be able to get free shipping. The reason I recommend using marketing is because dirt cheap signs does charge for shipping, and shipping, depending on how many you order, can be anywhere from $50 to $150 to $250 if you're ordering thousands at a time. Using marketing, we have never once paid for shipping. So I highly recommend using marketing, and that's what I'm about to show you right now. So using marketing, again, I will put my link in the affiliate section. Go ahead and click that. Depending on the area and where you're wanting to put them, you may want to get the massive 18 by 24s. These will be the most expensive. They actually have even bigger ones called the Texas size, which are 24 by 36. These would be good to put in shopping centers and etc. But again, the bigger they are, they're going to cost a lot more, especially when you get double-sided. Don't recommend getting either one of these. 12 by 18s are the most common, and then the ones that we use are called the Bull Rider, the 9 by 24. You get basically double the amount. You basically get double the amount as these because it is an 18 by 24 right here, literally cut in half. So instead of 18 by 24, it's a 9 by 24. So 2 signs equal 1. And again, you're wanting to keep these simple so you don't need to overcomplicate these. When you're first starting out, yellow, high visibility is going to be your best option with black writing. If you're going to use them as at intersections, you may only want to get one-sided, but I do recommend getting two-sided and simply placing them in a way where two different directions can see the sides so they can be seen twice the amount of times. 24-inch stakes is your best option, most popular. 30-inch stakes will cost a little bit more, 15 will cost a little cheaper, but they are going to be much lower in the ground, and you want them to be somewhat high so people can see them. So for 100, the price does change depending on the week and their busyness. Sometimes they're as low as $240 with free shipping for 100, and sometimes they're as high as $280 with free shipping. And as it says right here, again, free shipping. So for these right now, $2.60 per sign, which is almost nothing, and that is for double-sided for the 9x12. Just to show you real quick, if you go and get the 18x24, if you look down here at the bottom corner, $388, so then they become almost $4 a sign, but they still ship for free. So depending on the size that you go with will be the price that you pay. Again, when you're first starting out, I think the 9x24s, and we still use the 9x24s, are the most effective. You don't need to overcomplicate the design. So see some layouts. What you're going to do is pick the collar you choose, but again with a yellow background, I highly recommend simply keeping it yellow with black writing. We always go to the customize this roofing sign. Again, the background will be, skip all this crap. So you would change it to junk removal. Put your phone number in, boom. And then get rid of this. You're going to want to collapse the junk removal so it obviously all fits. This is how simple and fast it can be. Boom, boom, boom. Junk removal. Customize it, raise them up to as high as you want it to be. Make sure they're not going out of the lines. You're going to leave the writing and this black box black. Then you're going to click on the background or up here on background on the side. Color pattern. Click right here and click yellow. And then on the writing for the text, you're going to go over here at the top, click yellow. So now you have a high visibility yellow sign that stands out with a nice background. The junk removal is highlighted by the background yellow, and then the phone number pops out because of the black box. That's as simple as it needs to be. Save design, add to cart, order as many as you want to order. We recommend at least 100 per month, but as you get busier, 200 per month, and then 100 per week. Okay, that is just what works for us. We find great returns on the yard signs. One job, which would be a full trailer for us, one full trailer load from one sign call at $350 pays more than half over of what it costs to order 100 signs. So with that being said, you really only need a few jobs for these to make sense. Even if you only got 3 jobs for every 100 or 5 jobs for every 100, if you're going off of our trailer size at 350 or even 300 to make it easier, 3 jobs is $900, 5 jobs is $1,500. Comparing to getting 5 jobs from 100 signs at $244, free shipping, it pays for itself. And the more you put out, the more people that will call. And so that is how simple it is to make yard signs on UZ Marketing. This is what I recommend. What I don't recommend is, let me go back to UZ Marketing. What I don't recommend is getting all these crazy designs like it shows right here at the front. You don't need your business logo. You don't need a whole list of services because most people are driving fast when they see these. They're not really going to pay too much attention to them unless it catches their eye and then it ends up being something they see. So for this sign, landscaping, I would just have landscaping. I wouldn't put the lawn, the fertilizer, the mowing, or whatever else, or this design. Landscaping in green, phone number. That's all it needs to be. And people tend to overcomplicate these. I'm sure you've seen plenty of yard signs. People put so much information on them that you can't even see what they say when you're driving by, and that is exactly what you do not want. So keep it super simple. Junk removal across the top, phone number across the bottom, order them, and go put those out.